Перше, просимо стати на хвилину мовчання.
I want to thank you all again for joining us in this commemoration as we honor the past and strive for a future marked by understanding, unity, and triumph of the human spirit. I will now invite the President of UCC ABC, Ukrainian-Canadian Congress Alberta Provincial Council, Orysia Boychuk, to offer our opening remarks.
Дякую. Добрий день. Dear Голодомор survivor, пан Леонід Кровник, our dear friend. Дорогі Владико Давиду, всечесніші отці, преподобні сестри, honorable elected officials from the federal, provincial, and municipal government. Consul General of Ukraine in Edmonton, Alexander Danileko, representatives from the Edmonton Catholic School Board, our community organizations, our keynote address, Dr. Natalia Konenko-Friesen, dear guests, dear children. On behalf of the Ukrainian-Canadian Congress, Alberta Provincial Council, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for taking time out to come here today to City Hall and commemorate the 90th anniversary, which marks the millions of Ukrainian people who lost their lives in this senseless genocide. Багато трагедій пережив український народ, але страшнішого лиху, ніж на холод 30-х роках, історія України не знає. Голодомор 1932 і 1933 року в Україні назавжди залишиться в пам'яті українців однієї з найстрашніших сторінки нашої минулого. Російська війна на Україні – це продовження, цей геноцид. Росія також хоче тепер знищити український народ далі. In 1932 and 33, in an attempt to silence the Ukrainian nation and quell its aspirations for independence, Stalin's totalitarian regime sentenced millions of Ukrainians to death by starvation. Despite the decades-long efforts by communist authorities and attempts by the contemporary forces to disinform and erase from human memory the horrific experience of Holodomor, the world today knows the facts about this crime. Today, Russia once again seeks to destroy the Ukrainian state and annihilate the Ukrainian people. And once again, Russia is using food as a weapon. Russia attacks Ukrainian grain depots, food storage facilities in an attempt to create famine. Russia targets Ukraine and all the people of the world who rely on Ukrainian grain. Archival documents, scholarly research, and testimonies by survivors have contributed to recognition of the Holodomor as a genocide of the Ukrainian nation and to remembrance of the countless victims by governments and international institutions. It's important to note that Edmonton, the Ukrainian community, played a very significant role in uncovering the truth and recognizing Holodomor as an act of genocide against Ukrainian people. We are very fortunate to have researchers and scholars here at our very own University of Alberta and the Canadian Institute of Ukrainian Studies writing on this heroic event. In 1983, Edmonton became the home of the first Holodomor monument in the world. President Zelensky, in his recent visit to Canada, addressed the Canadian Parliament in September of this year, acknowledging that Edmonton established the Holodomor monument, the very first one in the world, and hopefully one day he'll come to visit us. On October 30th, 2008, Former Speaker of the House, Jean Zwazdecki, was instrumental in leading the Alberta Legislature with passing Bill 37 to annually commemorate the Ukrainian Famine and Genocide Holodomor Memorial Day Act. This year, we mark the 16th year of commemoration at the Alberta Legislature. I would also like to recognize in 2011, the Edmonton Catholic School District declared the last Friday of November as Holodomor Memorial Day within the school systems. And just yesterday, we had hundreds of children from 4 different bilingual schools commemorating this Holodomor with the Pam'aті under the direction of Bishop David. We thank him for our continued support. Presently, the Holodomor is included in the Alberta curriculum in Social Studies 20 and 30 at the grade 11 and 12 levels. Lesson plans for teachers on the Holodomor have been developed by the Edmonton Catholic schools and are available on their website for kindergarten to grade 12. We must continue to keep Holodomor in the forefront of educating our community and our children to prevent history from repeating itself again. Unfortunately, today, Russia once again seeks to destroy the Ukrainian state and annihilate the Ukrainian people. As of last night, 70 Russian drones hit Kiev, trying to wipe out our nation once again. Russia, today, on Saturday, November 25th, we recognize the International Holodomor Memorial Day. Canada, Alberta, and Edmonton, along with the world, commemorates National Holodomor Memorial Day. And together we gather here at City Hall to commemorate, and we thank you for taking this time to come here. We light a candle of remembrance to ensure that the memory of Holodomor is never extinguished, and that the future generations learn about the importance of standing up against violation of human rights and speaking out against hatred. Let us continue to remember and honor our victims. May the memory of the victims of Holodomor in 1932-33, famine genocide, remain eternal. Ukraine remembers, the world acknowledges. Вічна пам'ять.